Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be hiking Square Top Mountain. It's a 13er. It's around 13,700 something feet up here near Mount Bierstadt. And then we might be doing a couple of other short hikes right afterwards. It is 4:18 in the morning and I was planning to start by 4:30, so this is perfect. I came up to the trailhead last night and just camped in the truck so I could get an early start without having to wake up as early. It also kind of helps you get acclimated if you come up and sleep at the trailhead the night before, so thought that might help as well. So we're gonna jump out of the truck and get started on the hike. Not gonna be too much I can show for probably the first hour of the hike because it's still gonna be pitch black, but I'll try to do my best. About to start the hike. You won't be able to see this because it's so dark, but across the way over there, I can see all the headlamps going up Bierstadt right now. And it's crazy because it's like 4:45 in the morning and there are already people that are maybe a half mile from the top. It's freaking awesome. It's another little wet section of trail. I passed by a little section in the beginning with little bridges. There's like a little stream running through. Here, there's no little bridges, but you're able to walk on the rocks and stay out of the water enough. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but a little pond right here. I think I'm actually getting close to the lakes. Last I checked, I'm about maybe 1.3 miles in. It's about 3.5 miles to the top. I haven't hit the very steep section yet, but that should be coming relatively soon here. If you are planning to do one of these trails, just be prepared. Bring more than you think you're gonna need. And make sure you're acclimated to the elevation, because if you're not, these can be a beast. And you don't wanna be up here with elevation sickness, especially by yourself. So just be prepared before you hike any of these trails. I wonder if you guys can see this now, but here's one of the lakes right here. Sun's starting to come up over there. And we're about 1.7 miles in, starting to climb more significantly. To the first junction in the trail now. I'll take that trail on the way back up to the lake, but for now we're going this way. You can see here on the app here, this little trail goes up to the lake. We're gonna take this red route up to the top of Square Top Mountain. This is beautiful up here. I don't know how many times I've probably said this in almost a year I've lived here, but I am just in awe of this beautiful state every single day. It's I'm so grateful to be able to live here, because I lived on the East Coast like my whole life pretty much. I lived in the Midwest for a couple years, but out here it's just different and it's amazing. I'm not trying to crap on the East Coast or anything. I love where I grew up, but it's just like a whole different experience, and it's just amazing out here. I love it, and I don't think I'll ever get bored of it out here. Just really happy, you know, to be out here. I'm doing these hikes by myself. I try to, you know, just be in the moment and really just take it in and have fun and just enjoy it and be present in the moment, because you know these are some great experiences, and makes me really happy that I'm able to come out and do these things. Yeah, that's my little spiel. Look at how pretty it is out here. And our next little sign, South Park Trail number 600. So that goes this way. Pretty sure I'm supposed to go this way, but I'll check all trails again. Breathing heavy now. That was the first like steep uphill of the trail. Definitely gets heart pumping. Looks like the trail gets even steeper going up this way. Right now it's 5:30 in the morning and I've been hiking for about an hour. I am 2.3 miles in.
and I'm at 12,500 feet of elevation. It's 3.5 miles to the top, and the top is at 13,780 something feet of elevation, so still got a ways to go. My pace has slowed down quite a bit. Just taking the climb slow. Sun's coming up. It's peeking over the mountains there. Not too much farther to go. It's crazy how much my pace slowed down on that steep part. I don't know if just because my cardio's not the best or partially because I'm sick right now, but that steep part kicked my butt. I mean, it's gonna get steep again for sure before I get to the top. Right now I'm just gonna enjoy this nice little mellow section here. And it's steep again. Have about 0.7 of a mile to the top. Sorry if I'm yelling in this clip, but I'm trying to talk loud so you can hear me with this wind. But I just got up to this ridge up here, and now you can kind of get a glimpse of the trail I'm gonna hike after this today. There are these 3 lakes down here, and after I finish this, I'm probably gonna make myself some lunch, chill out for a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna go hike those 3 lakes. Because, I mean, I'm up here, might as well, you know? I think that'll be about a total of 12 miles for the day, and around 3,600 feet of elevation gain. Getting close now, you can see the peak up there. Glad I got such a beautiful morning. And as far as weather goes, it's very important to check the weather before you come out and hike in the mountains, because it can be really nice down in the city, but completely different in the mountains. It's also important to, you know, get down off the mountain before the afternoon, because a lot of times afternoon storms will roll in and you don't really want to be up here when that's happening. A lot of times if you just Google the mountain you're going to and then weather, it'll bring up a website that has like all the different weather information for that specific mountain. So definitely do that before you come out and hike any 14er or 13er, or really anytime before you go out in the mountains. I made it up to the summit. This is an awesome hike up here. The views are awesome, and being able to see down on these lakes is making me excited for that next hike too. It's not crazy windy either. Like, it's windy, but it's not insanely windy. Probably going to eat a snack up here and chill for a minute, and then probably start heading down. So taking the views for a little while and eat some food. Dang, I'm pumped. This is awesome. What a great day. One thing I just realized too is it's a Saturday morning at 7 a.m. and I'm the only person up here right now. I'm assuming I'll probably pass at least a couple other people on the way back down, but as of right now, I'm the only person at the summit, which is kind of cool. Making my way back down the trail, and I have seen quite a few people on their way up. Not an insane amount or anything, but probably 10, 12 people I've seen coming up. So definitely came up at a good time to have people. Ooh. Okay, so that's another thing I was about to say. This uphill was steep coming up. It is like treacherous coming down. Like, it's hard to not lose your footing with how steep this is. I'm sliding a good bit. The trail passes like right by this lake, but then there's a little side trail that goes up to that lake over there. So once I get down to there, I'm gonna check out that upper lake as well. Here's the junction where it started getting steep. So should be relative smooth sailing from here. Just at the junction back there for a square top length. Heading up here now. Let's look at those views. You can see the other lake down there. Heading back to the main trail now. We'll show some of this lower lake now because you couldn't really see it earlier this morning. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but in the distance, right up there is the trailhead. So not too far away now. Just wanted to show some of this part of the trail since it was pitch black when I was on it before. Just about back to the trailhead now. You can see the pit toilet over there. Home sweet home. We're at the backup trailhead, or I guess roadside trailhead for this hike. I think we got about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile till we hit the actual trailhead for the hike. So it'll, add a mile and a half round trip to the 4-mile hike. Not the end of the world or anything. There's a possibility that there's spots open up at the trailhead. I just didn't want to risk driving all the way up there and then coming back down here and then there not being any spots down here. So plan is to just start the hike from here and go up. This is beautiful. This trail's tight in some places. Also, a lot of people on this trail. I bet it's, but there's no one on it if you come here at, 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. right at sunrise. But right now at 9:30, 10 o'clock, it is pretty busy. Man, I'm really glad I came and hiked this trail today. This is really pretty, and I haven't even made it to the second lake yet. Look at these mountain views. I think I'm getting pretty close to the second lake. And there's one more up at the top. Lake number 2. It is so beautiful up here. Only a little bit further to go. Coming up on the last lake now. This is a beautiful trail. I'm loving this. It's not too bad either. Not a crazy amount of elevation gain. I think there is 1,000 feet, but it's very gradual. So you never really feel like you're working too hard. Heading back now. This is an awesome hike. All 3 lakes are beautiful. This trail is so freaking beautiful. Good ways back down now. Highly recommend both of these trails today. Maybe not on the same day just because it's a lot, but if you want to, go for it. And I'd say if you are going to do them separate days, I'd come both for sunrise. You get the best results, for lack of people and light and everything. I bet it'd be beautiful. Okay guys, just got back to the truck and that was a great hike. I really enjoyed it. The road walk wasn't terrible or anything. It didn't take too long and the hike was definitely worth it. There were so many people parked up along that road and around the trailhead. It was kind of crazy. If you come here and you don't like the crowds, I would definitely come early in the morning. I got here I think around 9:30, and it was already totally filled up. And I parked in this roadside parking lot further away from the actual trailhead. So if you want to hike these trails and not have any crowds, then I would definitely do it just early in the morning, maybe right around sunrise. And around that time, it's probably gorgeous too. So it's probably the way I would do it if I came back again. But I'm really glad I got to get both these trails in today. If you like this video, then give it a like, comment something down below, either something you want to see in another video or something you liked about this video or something you didn't like about this video. And subscribe to the channel if you like videos like this. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.